All right. Post game with head coach Jim Penders, a 13-2 win over Sacred Heart. Coach, in midweeks this year, you guys have taken care of business, but finally you get one where you create some distance early and you're able to give some guys some opportunities.
Yeah, it was good. I was really happy for Andy Haig. I'm sure he's frustrated with not being able to see much action this year, and but he's got great energy, and everybody's rooting for those guys. Bonnie, he hit a ball really well. 3-2 count right there. They're all yelling to have it fall. Want to see him get that first one out of the way. But those guys have really good attitudes. They just got to stick with it, and they're gonna have bright futures. So it's good to get them in there. Good to get Avery Santos a couple innings and see him work. His arm looked really good, and it was nice to have a little bit of breathing room. We haven't had that much at all this year, like you said. And this morning my stomach's in knots. It's the most miserable. It's a miserable day because you're just thinking, all right, nothing can go right today. Even with a win, it's not going to go right. And it looked like that in the first inning with getting two guys picked off. But the guys rebounded, and a lot went right. We had really good at-bats, and some guys did a good job on the mound. Joe Simeone, Trevor Holmes, Avery, was very good. So some really good things moving forward.
What did you see from Simeone? It seemed like after that leadoff walk, it looked like he settled down a little bit.
Yeah, I was ticked off at him on the leadoff walk. Not just the leadoff walk, but every pitch was up. We've really been emphasizing, talking to him. He must hear, get on top of it, get on top, get on top. When his hand gets below the baseball, he pushes it, and his stuff flattens out, and he's very hittable. If he's just on top of the ball with his fingers, he gets sink, he gets some movement, and all of his stuff plays up. So it was just frustrating that he didn't make the adjustment until the guy was at third base. It was like he needed to kind of reset. But after that, he did a very good job. I thought he was excellent. And so that was real progress from him. And we've seen that from him over the course of the season. We left him in maybe a little bit too long in his last outing. He got out just in time today, has something positive to kind of hang his hat on and get ready for this weekend.
So now you have a couple top teams here in the Northeast going at it tomorrow. What do you want to see from the guys in a quality matchup against Northeastern?
Yeah, Northeastern's very good. They're very, very good. The numbers don't lie, and they've played a top-notch schedule too. So, we expect to have their best punch. Coach Glavin does a great job. Coach Cobb with his pitchers does a fantastic job. So we're going to have a heck of a fight. It's going to be a conference caliber type opponent tomorrow, an in-conference caliber opponent tomorrow. So it's got to be treated, like the big game that it is. It's the next game on the schedule, so it's the biggest game of the year. That's the mentality we have to have every day. But there's a little extra pride on the line tomorrow, and having a team right up the road that's that's getting some national attention. So hopefully we can go up there and have a good. They've had a couple days off. We had to play today. But maybe that's a good thing. We needed to shake that loss off on Sunday and have a good effort today, and we accomplished that. And then we got a heck of a challenge in front of us tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.